Hi there, this is also with a new process video. Today I'm working with 3 photos from a visit we did to a playhouse, or the concept. You go there and you have a lot of fun. They have these climbing equipment you can use, and they have trampolines, and they have places where kids can run around, and they can build with building blocks and just have a great time. And the parents are well accommodated with a nice place to sit and Wi-Fi and everything you can imagine. And there are restaurants there, but it's mainly for playing. And the kids love it. And we went to such a place. We have a couple of them here in our town, and I hadn't been there before. It was typically one of those places where hubby went with the kids, and I did not. But this summer, just when we had started our summer vacation, we went there, and it was fun. And the kids had fun. And my favorite place in this amusement house, it was this ball area. And they had, for example, kind of tubes or tubes going from the different floors of the house, and it was pressured air in these tubes, so that you could feed balls into the machine from the lowest floor, and then they traveled up to the highest floor via these tubes and the pressurized tubes, and then you could use ball cannons from the upper floors and actually shoot those balls down into the first floor. And you had practically no possibility to aim with those cannons, and they were really loose. So, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I wanted to make a layout of this event. So I took out a piece of craft cardstock, and I painted 2 different layers of paint through stencils that I've made myself. So I have some balls and bubbles on this page, and now I'm piecing together my photo block. I'm just taping together the photos in a kind of a random way. I have 2 photos that are vertical and one that's horizontally placed, so I'll piece them together to form some kind of big blob on this page. I'm having some camera embellishments that I'm pretty fond of, since they have the same color as this huge ball cannon, and I thought that would be nice on this page. In the photos you see my son feeding balls into this huge ball cannon that was on the lower floor, and the one that is in the the left photo to the most left, it was some kind of a ball fountain, and you placed lots of balls in the machine. You had to do that yourself, and then you pressed the button, and all these balls kind of just exploded from the top of the machine, and it was hilarious, and the kids loved it, and so did I. Feeding balls into a machine and pressing a button, that was perfect. That was just the level of fun that I needed that day, so it suited me perfectly. And I also like the fact that we were there so early in the morning, and it felt like it was only us that had vacation that week, because we had really early vacation this year, and we were practically alone in that ball ground at the moment. So it was just perfect that we could own it to ourselves for a while, and that made it just so much more fun. Now I'm placing random embellishments from my bag of embellishment with white background, because I wanted to give this page a little bit more white to brighten it up and make it a bit more fresh. When I'm working on craft colored cardstock, or yes, kind of nature colored cardstock, I like to freshen it up with some white, because otherwise it tends to become a little bit boring, and it doesn't need to be boring, because it's a lovely and kind of neutral thing going on. So it's the other things that set the tone to the page. Now I'm ready to commit to actually gluing this big piece onto the background, and it's pretty close to finish already, but I will add some other things to spice up the page. First, I want to make some stamping, and stamping is really something that I love. I love my roller stamps, and I use them a lot. I even plan to buy more when I'm off my spending freeze. I have actually looked at a couple of them already, one with themed like phrases, and one, yes, they are both themed. One for vacation, I think one for traveling, and I think they will look really nice in my collection and give me more possibilities to just put these small words onto pages. Then I'm going to use some green color shine to add some more round balls on this page, and I'm just splashing randomly with just tapping the small tube that goes into the spray bottle. I always think it's a bit scary to do these splashing techniques on a page, and especially a page that has evolved as much as this one. It's one thing to splash paint on a piece of empty cardstock, because you could always replace it, but this one, where I had already glued the photos and the embellishments, it's a bit scary. And now it's time for the title. I will be using these Jelly Bean Alphas that I love so much, and I will be writing the name of the place we went to, this playhouse, and it's called Drakborgen, which in English means like Dragon Castle or something like that, and or Dragon Keep perhaps. And then I will also write ball cannon, but in Swedish. So I will get this bright red onto the page, and I thought that balanced the almost greenish kind of photos. The lighting there made my photos go a bit green, and I didn't manage to get that off when I was photo editing. So it's got a slight green tint to it. I think it's something to do with the floor there, because it was I think that's the one reason that the photos are a bit green. I think it's supposed to be green, but it looks a bit off. But the red balances that green really well, and you'll see that everything just pops when the red is on the page. I will glue these letters down with my ordinary liquid adhesive, and I noticed when I did my last layout that the glue went totally crazy and was oozing out of the bottle. It was really disturbing, because I didn't notice it at first. I had just placed the bottle beside me, and it must have been close to something that was warm. I don't know what, perhaps some part of my computer, and suddenly I just saw that the glue was actually kind of climbing through out of the bottle and onto, just running down the side of the bottle. That was really disturbing. I hope that it won't happen again, because it was a risk of making a huge mess. I have these fine liner bottles, but I have not filled them with glue yet, and I think that this thing happening to me made me even more curious to actually use these fine liner bottles. So that's something that I'll be doing really soon, I think. Now I have one more thing happening on this page before it's all done, and when I had gotten this far in the process, I thought that the page was drifting out onto the work surface. It didn't have any containment, or it didn't have a border at all. So I'm drawing a pen line border across all around the page, but it also missed something more, and it was a bit of more happy color. So I went to my stash and found a package of circle stickers. They are really cheap circle stickers that I bought from AliExpress in China, and I placed these circle stickers as balls coming out of the ball cannon, and a couple of them as like they had been falling out of the cannon, so they will be more to the bottom of the page. And you can see those in this still photo of the finished page. I hope that you enjoy this rather easy process, and that you feel inspired to do some scrapbooking today. Take care of you and come back soon. This is Åsa. Bye!